service to Cambridge. This train is formed of 8 coaches, calling at Foxton and Cambridge. First class accommodation is at the front of the train. Customers are reminded to mind the gap between the train and platform edge when boarding.
We are at Shepreth station level crossing in Cambridgeshire with 𝒂𝒄𝒄𝒃. Okay, the time is 11:47 on Saturday the 3rd of August 2009. This will be the 11:51 Great Northern service from London King's Cross to Ely, and the 11:53 Great Northern service from King's Lynn and Ely to London King's Cross. That is correct. I say 2 because one's expected 50, one's expected 52. Let me pull up a proper map. I can't be asked to keep pissing with signalmaps.𝒂𝐐.uk because it keeps resetting back to Peterborough. It's good to work with to know exactly what line your train's going on, yeah, but that's not the point, is it? No, ignore me, we won't have the second train, we'll just have one Tango 24 to Ely. And what I don't know yet, are announcements here zoned and only played at... Actually no, they're not. This is a global station, isn't it? Because I just got a platform... What, 2 announcement on platform 1. This is global, it's Foxton global. It's Meldreth global. I'm not going Meldreth way. I would do. It's a bit hot. Here at Shepreth, it is currently 21 degrees and it thinks I'm in Royston. I might be, I don't know. Okay, the non-stop announcement we're going through right now, so where is he? ₃87-117. ₃87-114 to Ely. Up they go. Okay, the time now is 11:52. This will be the 11:53 Great Northern service from King's Lynn and Ely to London King's Cross. This should be a 12-car set, because there was 8 at Ely to form this. So it left Ely at about 11:12 ahead of this, which I know is a set of 8 because I saw it. Find the consists. So the centre 2 for reference is 122 and 127. What's on the front of the 12-car formation? Expected 11:55. After this we've got the Brighton, which previously used to run on weekdays. As soon as it hits off of Foxton, the non-stop announcement will come through. The train's just past Foxton, the non-stop's just come through. So it'll be here shortly, about a minute or two probably. Let me put up the pictures that I've previously got so I can read the consist out. What's leading? Where is this 12 car? Here he is, going quite slowly for a non-stop service. 387122. 387127. 387124, Paul McCann. Hopefully he didn't go and lose his kids. That's Kate and Jerry, wasn't it? Lock them up. Okay, the time is 12:01. This will be the 12:02 Thameslink service from Cambridge to Brighton. That's hang on. Oh, he's a Royston. Okay, the non-stop's just come through. I think that used to be a speaker over the side there, but that's now blocked off, so I doubt it works. Oh, it's all in capitals here as well. Stand clear of the platform edge. The next train doesn't stop here. Anne was just in the background there, so I cut myself off. The announcements are quite delayed when that non-stop comes up. Usually it's instantly. Usually the announcement brings the message, not the message brings the announcement. Oh well, 𝒂𝒊𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂 think network south east for South East Station. I don't know we bothered installing announcements to begin with. Was it network south east? Nothing really left of it whatsoever. Here we are. 𝒂𝒏 to Brighton. Okay, time is 12:17. This will be the 12:20 Great Northern Service from London King's Cross to King's Lynn. I just had a thought as this is going down. Why aren't these newfangled upgraded crossings, like these rural ones, not using E2S as opposed to that 5-second spitting clip of another alarm? At these Abbey gates, why don't they choose E2S? It works properly. They don't. Okay, we'll be off after this route. I'll re-get this side again then. We'll hear when the train approaches because there's a speaker just on the end of the station building there on the right hand side. What is it, all year, love? Calm down. And past our protecting signal. She's a bit advanced, isn't she? The message has already gone up on the screen. I'm sure she's a bit ahead of herself. That non-stop moment's a bit too soon because it's only just past the crossing protecting signal. 𝒂𝒊𝒉. 7104 to King's Lynn and Cambridge. Okay, time is 12:20. This will be the 12:23 Great Northern Service from Ely to London King's Cross. The next after was the Brighton Cambridge. I'll get on the platform because my train's at 12:39 over to Foxton. It'll be a busy weekend. Wanted to mark this off for a couple of years. We've finally gone and done it. Next we're doing the branch between Doncaster and Selby in the week, which I think I might just stretch that footage through the week and it lose about 11 million views because it's old news. Maybe. I did that with the King's Lynn run a couple of years back. I think I should really... Actually no, I chucked that all out in one go, didn't I? There was one set I stretched everything. That was the Havenhouse trip I stretched over. And I think that could have all just come out at the same time. Maybe even just in one video instead of sodding about. Alright, I've counted the car parking spaces. There's 12 standard spaces and 1 disabled space at this station. 13 car park spaces. 8 carriage stopping trains. Well, where do people come from? There's a couple of houses, but otherwise there's nothing here.
The train now approaching platform 1 does not stop here. Please stand well clear of the edge of platform 1.
There's literally nothing here, so where do they come from? Where do they go? And why an 8 carriage train for a car park with 13 total spaces? I don't get it. There's no real way to extend it, otherwise you'll end up in the wildlife park. It's just across the road. You know, that means it's just passing Foxton 2 minutes away. It's still odd having this speaker down if you can't walk on it, but I suppose it is practical, in a way. Here we are. 387 pair. 387 111. 387 120 for London King's Cross. That doesn't show properly, does it? A Thameslink service formed of 8 coaches. This train is currently between Baldock and Ashwell and Morden. First class accommodation is at the front of the train. Those screens are terrible on high resolution cameras.
Thameslink service to London King's Cross. This train is formed of 8 coaches, calling at Meldreth, Royston, Ashwell and Morden, Baldock, Letchworth, Garden City, Hitchin, Stevenage, Knebworth, Welwyn North, Welwyn Garden City, Hatfield, Potters Bar, Finsbury Park and London King's Cross. Due to a short platform, passengers for Meldreth should board the front 4 coaches. First class accommodation is at the front of the train. Customers are reminded to mind the gap between the train and platform edge when
Right, see if it mentions short. No.